Finna go ahead and get into this thing, murder. You know what I'm saying? He got killed like what, 2 weeks ago. Let's dive deep into it, y'all.
Go to Nene Marie 37 on IG.
Damn.
Purchase a signed copy of my book. That's how you support me. Make sure you smash that like. And follow me on TikTok at Trenches News 383. That Jam is in jail, but somebody working the page. But they do say that he in jail. So we gonna talk about that. And we talking about KTS Hell Rail is in federal custody, crossing state lines with 2 fully loaded guns, man. We got to talk about that. Make sure y'all smash that like button so this video can get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook Market, AJ, he hooked it up. Smash that hype button and that like button. I will be live for a few hours before the game, y'all.
Yo, what's good, chat? Y'all trying to get a good microphone like me, nice quality and all that, man. Y'all trying to play the game and all that, stream. Look, link is in the description. I'm trying to hook y'all up on deals.
All right, so first story we talking about is Stain. Stain from Uglier came home after doing 9.5 years on a murder and 2 attempts. And when he came home, he was still on 75th. Like, Rico Reckless, shout out to him.
Now he come home still on the same type of bullshit, still on the same time in 9 years ago. Nigga, you was 30-something, 30 years old, man. Ah, damn, man. When we gon' take our minds and just evolve, you know? Just evolve.
He tried to get Stain
Real,
to
man.
go out there and show him the other life, man. But, you know, when you got guys who in the hood and y'all want to prove that y'all can still be on the strip, you know, things happen, man. And eventually you will end up getting killed, man. Killed, paralyzed, or in jail for shooting somebody, because now you got to play, you got to defend yourself, and you a felon with a weapon. You know, ain't no self-defense. So,
Facts.
and Lil Mister got killed around the corner, and a couple of more members probably got killed within that vicinity. So, Stain was coming out a store, him and some other guys, and they were ambushed. The guys was already waiting in the car outside, waiting on them to come out, seeing them go in.
I mean, shit, chat. Like, they knew where the fuck he was at.
Bruh.
Like, he literally had an interview over there on the same block where he got his first murder. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. Like, they like, yeah, if they want to find this nigga, they know exactly where to know, you know what I'm saying, where to be at, where to find this nigga, for real, y'all.
In the store, seeing them come out, and that's when they ambushed. Now, out of all those 80 shell casings, somebody in the store returned a lot of shells. They returned a lot of shots back towards those guys before they skeeted off. So somebody that's on Stain's side did end up returning fire. Now the police, they found the car in the Princeton Park area. You know, that's like 95th to like 80-something, you know, in the back of the little projects and shit. They found the car in that area, and they said that it was spent shell casings that they believe that was part of the crime scene that happened to Stain. And Lunchables and some more shit that they were saying. But I hope these guys wasn't up in there eating Lunchables, leaving their hands all over the plastic, left shells up in there and shell casings up in there.
Hey, chat, they was hungry on the motherfucking drill. Shit. After that bullshit, they like, man, I'm hungry, folks. Let's tear down that Lunchable. Oh, bro.
You know, and then just left the car. Probably ain't wipe it down or none
Hell
of that.
nah.
You know? It's crazy, man. But Stain was killed, man, after coming home. You know, he also, you know, killed other people. You know, people, families. They came out and said, you know, rest in peace to him. I mean, not rest in peace to him. They showed this picture, and you know, they was proud of justice. You know, because sometimes you don't get justice in the court, and to a civilian, they have the right to say that they want justice or whatever, even though you might feel hurt. Because one of the drill rappers, they get killed right now, they mama, they gonna be going to court, they gonna be pressing charges on the people and everything, because they ain't got anything to do.
Damn Skippy, chat. You motherfucker right, they mothers is. They mothers ain't gonna play about they babies.
With the streets, you know. But they did recover the car that they do believe that was used in the hit for Stain, man. I'll keep y'all updated on that. You heard it right here from Trenches News, man. Hey, next story we talking about is OTF Jam people, man. They had hit me up, and they was like, Jam is in jail. They for sure that he in jail, but somebody working that page for Jam. So
Damn, so he was in jail the whole time, huh? It's strange, man. Somebody fucking with that page for sure.
Jam is most likely been through that page to somebody who out, and they putting that. Now, far as him being out, if Jam was out, they do got a valid point. He would have went live. He would have been on live, adding people, 1 million views right now, and all that shit.
All
Jam
type of
is
shit.
a gangster. So I had to think about what this person was saying. That he in jail, but he used.
I ain't gonna lie, I already knew that wasn't Jam. I'm like, man, hell nah. That can't be him doing, you know what I'm saying, dropping his whole, you know what I'm saying, low, all that shit, bro. Hell nah. That wasn't him, y'all.
And somebody else to navigate through the what's the name. Now THF Lil Law, he know Jam, he know Zoo. Zoo been around Jam, and he done been around Jam through Zoo and probably through the prison system. And he said that's for sure Jam. We know it's for sure Jam that's talking, because the guys who locked up right now, Platoon 30 and One Arm from the 79th area, from Drill City to MTV, they be all through the 9, you know, and they arrested by the feds. And Jam added them in a post, and the same guys that he added, some of them are arrested right now, and they be around Lil Durk and them and everything. So they said that is Jam, but Jam is in jail. They know that Jam is in jail. They say Jam ain't out of jail. So the fake address that was put up there, that was a throw off. It was probably just
bad jail. Stay at that jail, chat. For real. That nigga always at that motherfucker.
I'm gonna play with them since they playing with me. You know, shit like that. But I will keep y'all updated, man. I will keep y'all updated on the OTF Jam, Lil Durk, and everything that's going on, and Boone and them. Hey, next story we talking about KTS Hell Real, man. The guy who was charged for killing No Limit Mad Max, man. Lil Mad Max, rest in peace to him, bruh. And he was charged for the murder due to Mad Max being on a bed. The police talked to him even though he was on medication, even though he was, you know, I'm talking about shot up and fighting for his life. Still end up talking to this guy and getting information of who killed him. And he said,
motherfucker lit up all on the stretcher and shit. They still want to know what I'm saying, information.
Yeah. Terrell Webb was the guy who killed him. And KTS Hell Real ended up going to jail and probably do like 4 years. He was in jail, bonded out, and then he did a couple more years for it, and then he came home. Now, since he was home, he was, you know, just venting, and he was on the internet and saying the streets, you know, he was doing his little thing, man. But
he's doing his grizzly.
He was arrested by the feds. He got a fed charge now for crossing state lines and getting caught in Wisconsin with 2 weapons.
Damn.
Now, it sound like, out of all the paperwork, it sound like that he was trying to change his life. You know, he moved down there. He went, you know, I'm talking about, to a shelter, and he was trying to get his life right. And he ended up, you know, having the guns on him, and he caught a federal charge now. So I will keep y'all updated on that. And then in Wisconsin and crossing state lines and shit, I seen Lil Wet. Lil Wet been gone for 5 years, and Lil Wet didn't have no background. He beat the quadruple murder, so he ain't got no background. Lil Wet is still gone. Lil Wet been gone for at least about 4 years and some change right now, you know. So he gonna get 5 years or better, you know. But I guess you gotta protect yourself, man, when you didn't, when the gangs from Chicago everywhere, like Wisconsin, you can't go nowhere in the Midwest, man, and not find somebody or run into somebody
from Chicago. You
can't. Minnesota, Iowa, Ohio, St. Louis, you can't go nowhere, man. And somebody knows somebody that's gonna point you out. Oh man, you the one.
Bro, they gon'. So you walking in the store, they, hey, that's folks says used to be right there on 73rd, right there. Hey, let's get his ass, folks. Bro, your ass somewhere all the way in fucking. Well, you ain't there far, but shit, you in another city. You in Minnesota or some shit. And Walmart, they on your ass still.
Or get a drop to No Limit or something, and you know, you never know who with who. So that's what I got on KTS Hell Real. He has been charged with basically trafficking a firearm, 2 firearms across state lines, man. Everybody going to the feds, man.
Hell
And ain't
yeah,
nobody
man.
got no money, man.
Ain't
to
nobody
fight these
safe.
type of cases, man.
For
At least,
real.
man, before you jump off the porch, get your priorities in check, man. Cause your homies and them ain't gonna send you no money. So before you kill somebody, go and rob somebody, home invasion or anything, at least have some money to match that shit. You know what I'm talking about? Going to
Real,
home
Chad.
invasion knowing that I got lawyer money, I got bond money, I got commissary money, I got money still to send my kids and take care of my family. If
For
you
real,
ain't got
Chad.
that shit, man, you might as well go and get a job.
Nah, for real, you don't want to be in that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, already fucked up in that, like, jam. You gonna be in that jam and shit, you know, bro, you gonna be like, hey, bro, can you, shit, I'm in a jam, can you help me real quick, man? Like, fuck, man, come on. You gonna be like, nah, motherfucker, you can't get shit. Like, damn, I can't, all the times I've been looking out for you and shit, you know what I'm saying, you can't do nothing for me, like, damn. Bro, that's how that shit gonna be, chat. For real.
Just go and get a job and work and do it for your family. Because the time that these ninjas are doing, it doesn't add up, man. It don't add up. It don't add up none of the time. 5 years gone, bro, you could have been a millionaire. On that 10 years gone, you could have been a millionaire. Stain was gone for 9 years. Mikey gone for 13 years. You know what I'm talking about?
Wasted.
Imagine if they would have used that energy 13 years and not been in jail to something else.
Wasted.
Focusing on something else, a craft, a trade, a business. They could have been up, man. But yeah, this Trenches News, man, I will be going live for a few hours before the game.
Man, that shit crazy, man. For real, chat. Motherfuckers be digging they shit to bullshit. More bullshit.